Yeah, so
Oh,
we're
we live
live
then.
now.
Okay.
I want to introduce, I have Tesla Pickers on my channel today. We're going to learn a little bit more about him. And Dave, if you could go ahead and tell us a little bit more about yourself.
All right. Well, first off, man, I'm Dave, of course. The reason why the whole Tesla picker thing, I'm just gonna go right into it with that. All right. Do I sound all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Everybody in
Um,
the chat, he sound good?
the reason why I named myself Tesla Picker it was crazy. It was just like a whim. It wasn't nothing I thought about a lot. It was like me and my wife, we've been having our cars for a while. They both been paid off for years, and I was like, you know what? I think I want one of them Teslas. And she was like, all right, well, let's just get one. And I was like, okay. So I have been looking at it, and I was like, well, my car's paid off. Do I really need one? I said, you know what? I did eBay a while back, and I did it off and on. I didn't really gun ho into it. And I was like, you know what? I was planning on getting back into it anyway. I was gonna start in January, the new year. I was like, in January, I'm gonna go hard, hard, hard. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy my Tesla with this eBay thing, and I'm gonna name myself Tesla Picker. And that's the whole that's the only reason why my name is Tesla Picker. And then my son's like, well, I'm gonna be Tesla Picker Jr. because I'm getting a Tesla too. You know what I'm saying? So uh, that's pretty much how I came along, man. But a little bit about me. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. We got 3 boys. They wild as heck. I know y'all seen them in the videos.
You always
But
jumping in those videos.
right, they crazy. So but I mean that's pretty much it. Full-time job. I do this part-time. I only do eBay. I don't do anything else. And oh well, I do a little bit Facebook Marketplace stuff like that. Local stuff. But other than that, that's it. And then I got on YouTube because I've been kind of doing YouTube anyway. I got like a channel. You know how everybody got that family channel when they go out and vacation and they post the videos of their vacations. And I had like a little podcast that I was trying to start. It ain't up and going yet. So I kind of dibbled and dabbled with the editing thing. And so I knew how to edit and I knew how to do the YouTube thing and load and all that. So I said, you know what, I might as well. And actually, before I did that, I had been following some of the resellers anyway, just kind of getting back into it. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna do YouTube. I know how to do it. I know how to post stuff. I'm gonna try and make it, a little bit more me and my personality and not too dry. And kind of took off a little bit. So I'm kind of glad. What color? He said, what color Tesla I want?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. If you get the white one, it's free. But nah, I want the black, all black, man. I want the all black Tesla. So,
Yes.
but other than that, it kind of took off, and people was kind of digging the content, and it's something that I like doing. So I wasn't really, I know a lot of people say they get kind of burnt out and don't like making videos after a while, but it's something I love doing, and I always got my laptop. I can do a little bit here, a little bit there, and there you go.
Nice. I like it. So I just want to say hello to everyone in the chat right now. Looks like we've got Cincinnati Pickers in there, Jeff's in there, Robin's in there, Nurse Flipper's in there.
What's going on, everybody?
And we got Rev in there. He was saying, you're better than the last guy I had on my channel.
Which was him. He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a trip, man. Hey, I love his. I mean, he kills it, man.
He does.
He really kills it.
He does. And, he's a joy to watch.
Yeah, definitely. And I love watching the content. Pretty much everybody here. I see a lot of people too. Robin Cherry, she won my little giveaway I did the other day.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
I gotta say what's up to her. But matter of fact, I just did a giveaway, and the people that's in here watching, make sure y'all hit me up. Last time I did a giveaway with, you see the Lonnie socks that I made?
Mm-hmm.
I did a giveaway. I gave away 6 pair, and only 2 people contacted me.
I don't know what's wrong with them, because I was like, come on, Lonnie socks. I need those for my garage selling socks.
And I also made some Cincinnati Picker ones. He showed them on his channel.
Yes.
And, so turned out pretty good, man. I liked it. So speaking of that, I've been making custom socks for about 10 years, a long time. Even before that company Stent Socks, when they first, even before them, I got 3 boys. Like I told you, my oldest is 17, and um, one day, well, not one day, he comes to me all the time wanting these custom socks, and they was 20, 25, $30.
Mhm.
And I was like, look, man, these socks is too much. I
Yeah.
can make those. And I Googled it one day, and it wasn't too much out there, but I kind of figured it out, and I got the socks, and I just been making them ever since. Don't really advertise too much because all of them play basketball, football, baseball. They play so many sports, and I make pretty much the whole team socks and a lot of local teams around Kentucky too. So don't really have to advertise because I'm always making stuff. And
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be neat to send some of the guys that I was been watching for a while some socks, and pretty nice.
Yeah. I was actually going to ask you about that. How did you get into doing YouTube, or what made you want to do the YouTube channel?
Meaning probably this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to come at it at a different way. I do wood sold videos like everybody. I do, you know,
You're
thrifting,
sourcing.
yeah, sourcing. But I just kind of wanted to show my personality because I thought a lot of people looked at it. It is a business, but I want the YouTube part to be, kind of fun, lightweight,
Mm-hmm.
and just thought that there might have been a little lane I can slide in, and just decided to make them, man. And like I said, I knew how to do it. I knew it wouldn't take up because you know how it is when you edit a video. It can take some time.
Yes.
I mean, if you got a 20-minute video and you got some cuts and some things you're trying to really show, it can take a while. And that's the kind of the part everybody hates. But
Yeah.
it worked out for me. I decided to start one, and slowly but surely I got some following. And shout out to Lonnie. And I don't know how, but he got a hold of my video one day and he shouted me out along with Cincinnati Picker, and told some people, and then some people kind of took a liking to it. So I really appreciate that.
That's actually how I found you, through Lonnie's channel. He was like, this guy's just starting out, you go check him out. And so as soon as we were done watching Lonnie, we came over to you, and I was like, I got hit in the comments that's how I got over here, because I've been watching Lonnie for a while. I keep saying I'm going to get me a she shed.
Yeah, definitely. A shed is something crazy, ain't it? Him and kind of a Picker shed. My God.
Yeah.
And I showed my wife that, and she was like, nah. You're not getting the shed in the backyard. Not for that anyway. Just put lawnmowers and weed eaters in there.
Yeah, get rid of the rest of the junk. So speaking of editing, how did you learn how to edit? Because the whole family loves watching your shows, the little clips you put in, and like you're tripping, and it just cracks us up. We have such a fun time watching you. So we were wondering how you came along with those editing.
Probably just like everybody else, YouTube. YouTube. And like my sons, they got a channel, but it's a kind of a sports channel. So I edit a lot of their videos. Of course, you got to record the whole game, but let's say an eighth of it is of them scoring or doing something good.
Yeah.
So, my sons always wanted to throw in a certain, like, hey, make sure you put this sound effect or that sound effect, or do this, do that.
Yeah.
So I pretty much learned how to do my stuff from them. They young, all they do is watch YouTube, and they know all the technology and all that crazy stuff. So they pretty much put me up on game about all of that stuff. It's so I just used it to my advantage. I'm not really doing anything but throwing sound effects in, stuff that I would probably say, but I try not to say it and just let the sound effects do the job.
Yeah.
So that's about it. You pretty much, as far as you, how long you been on YouTube?
I think I've been on YouTube for a year now. I have to look. I don't even remember now, because I was doing like my retail arbitrage, or not retail arbitrage, retail return boxes on there, and I do one like once a month or something. I wasn't very consistent unless I got a box. So that's kind of how I started on it, because I was doing eBay way before I was doing YouTube.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to start both at the same time, because YouTube takes a lot of time, and if you want to know or learn about eBay, you need to kind of put a lot of time in that too. Like I said, I've been doing eBay. Hell, I opened my account in 2001, I think. So, which I had an account, I think, before that, but I don't know what happened to that. So I've been having my eBay account for a while, and I did it off and on, and I sold like, see, I got shoes and stuff back here.
Mm-hmm.
I sold shoes and stuff like that. But maybe 5 listings here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And January, I said, you know what? I'm going into it super hard, and I've been doing it ever since. I say ever since. It's only been 4 months.
It feels like
4 months.
forever.
Well, 4 months since I've been going super hard on it.
Yeah.
I got a full-time job, and I work 7 days in a row, off 2, work another 7, and then I'm off 5. So, and it's all pretty much nights and weekends. So it's kind of hard for me to kind of, do stuff like that, So
I don't know if you see on the screen here, but Cincinnati Picker is asking, is there anything you want to do with your channel that you have not done yet?
I mean, I got some ideas, some more serious type ideas, like I'm kind of goofy now, and I think that's what people want from me. I think if I switched it up, people is gonna be like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Acting all serious and stuff. Unsubscribe.
Yeah. We used to like him. No.
Yeah, he's regular now. Forget him.
Yeah.
Nah, but not really, man. I kind of like where it's going now. I want to talk about products and give a little bit more information and tips in my video. Do a little bit more. What you can do to make this better, what you can do to make that better, or because I know some stuff, but I just haven't got there yet. I'm kind of waiting till I'm consistently selling things, because I might sell 10 things this day. Like yesterday, I sold 1 thing, and then sell 2 this time, and then maybe sell 12 this day, So I'm kind of right now. I'm working on listing, and I'm sure everybody's working on that. But
yes,
I want to get up. Like right now, I'm up to 200 listings, which I'm proud of, because I was only like at 100 for a while. But I want to get up to have, as a part-timer, at least consistently 500 listings in my store, So
yeah.
That's my main goal right now, is getting these listings up. And I have a lot to list, but I got 3 boys and a wife at home right now, and it's crazy.
Yes.
My wife's a teacher, so she's at home, and she's an assistant principal, but same thing.
Yeah.
So, but not really. I got some stuff in the works, but I'm gonna talk to you about that a little later. Cincinnati Picker. Cincinnati Picker don't live too far from me. He's about a little less than an hour away from me, maybe.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so he's not that far.
I seen he recently sent you a tape dispenser. That was just awesome.
Oh yeah, because I was doing it. You see what I had?
Yeah, your little roll.
I bought that from Kroger about 5 months ago.
Right.
About 5 months ago, and I've been using it ever since. I just keep refilling it. You know what I'm saying? That's it works. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came with this heavy duty. Now, I would have bought one like that, but the one he bought me weighs about 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like the one you use at like the one you use at the Walmart warehouse or something.
Yes.
So but that was real nice of him, man. Him and a couple other people. I mean, you can pick out a few bad apples, but pretty much everybody in this resale community, 98% of the people are pretty cool and are willing to help. And I think that's good, especially right now.
I agree.
Yeah. So I definitely agree with that. So,
So do you think you'll ever get your wife on the videos? I know she don't ever want to be part of them.
There was a sneak peek. I'm sure you've seen it at one video. She was on there.
Yes. Yeah.
But my wife.
We won't tell her.
But look, she's she watches them and she knows what I do, and I talk about it all the time, and I do it on purpose because she never want to be in my videos, and I said I'm gonna keep talking about you until you're in my video. But she's an assistant principal, and she think I'm gonna do something real stupid and dumb to affect what she got going on, and think she's gonna be on the news one day. I was like, I'm not that crazy. I'm not gonna put myself out there like that. So she's like, I don't want to be in your videos. Don't put me in there. Oh, I look, you know how it is. Oh no, I can't be in it right now.
Yes.
So, I respect that right now, but I'm sure she'll jump in there here soon.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. What's your favorite thing to source?
Whole goods, of course. But I say that, and I'm sure everybody's like that. You go in, especially if you go to the thrift store, you go in and you sourcing, you go down the aisles and you don't see nothing. And then you find yourself kind of drifting off over there to the clothes a little bit. So I always come home with clothes. Not a lot. I might come home with a piece or two every now and then. So my son's kind of jump in here. Go.
Cincinnati Pickers was saying you can use that as a demo ball too. Your tape gun.
What he said, the tape gun,
Yeah,
it
he said
doubles
we.
the. Oh
Yep,
yeah,
thumbs
you're
up.
right. And I need it right now because I can't go to the gym. I think I got I thought I had a sound effect. I don't know if my sound effects are working today.
Straight up.
No, they're
Oh
not
no,
working.
they're working.
Oh,
They're
they are?
working. I heard it.
Okay, I guess they are working. But
I
and
just
that's the
want to
thing.
tell.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say hello to everyone that has already jumped in the chat. We got a little more people watching now. We got 20 people.
Yeah, go ahead and say what's up. I'll say what's up too at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us.
Oh, what's up?
Him and his sound effects.
Let me see. We got the nurse flipper. Yo, what's up? Hey, the nurse flipper. She got a show too, and I'm gonna be on her show today as well.
Yeah.
At 9:00. So.
Yeah, I got a time limit going here because I don't want to keep you from her.
Oh well,
I mean, we gotta be respectful.
We got 2 hours, man. But I just want to say again, while everybody's in here, I appreciate them watching the videos. It means a lot. My kids love to watch them. They love to read the comments and all that good stuff. So even the bad ones, because everybody gets the bad ones. I mean,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah, my little one, he's 17 months old, and he watches you. I think he's learning from your kids. Like, one day I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm like, oh no.
Is that your youngest one?
Yeah.
Only one?
Yeah, only one. 17 months
wow. Old. Are you done?
I hope so.
Oh well, that's good. This world is crazy.
Yeah, he's a handful.
Well, I say that because my wife, we got 3 boys, and of course, we want a girl. Mm-hmm. We wanted with an ED, a girl. And 6 years ago, he ended up being a boy. So every time she sees a little girl, she's like, "Do you want to try one more time?" And I'm like, "It's not gonna happen. We're gonna have another boy." So I'm done.
So for the new resellers, what is something that you made a mistake on or currently made a mistake and you would recommend new resellers not to do?
In the beginning, just look up as much as you can. I have a lot of stuff that I regret buying, and I'm gonna have to donate it back because it's not no point of putting it on eBay.
Yeah.
Just look up as much as you can, especially if you got a small budget. If you only got $20, don't just because you think it'll sell, don't mean it's gonna sell. You got to look it up and see if there's a market for it, and that's the main thing, really. What's up? So, that's my son. Say what's up.
He says, "Let me in there."
So he can leave. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay, then bye. What's up? Okay, well, I'm doing something right now, so close the door. Nah, so, but yeah, I mean, that's about it. Just look up everything. Not everything, but if you're iffy, you don't know, look it up. And because I made that mistake in the beginning, and I still got the stuff from the beginning. So, so that's all I can tell. I mean, it ain't cut and dry, really. I mean, I try not to be. It's simple, If it's selling, it's selling. If it ain't, it ain't. And if you can look it up. Sometimes you might be in a predicament where you got to just go with your gut. But in the beginning, try not to be in those predicaments. And maybe you win, maybe you don't. Who knows?
Yep, I think we all make those mistakes and still do make them sometimes because we're like, oh, this would be cool. I'd like to buy this. And then you put it on there and nobody's looking at it, or you got it too high priced, or they're like, no, don't want that.
I have that problem. I buy stuff for me a lot. Like sometimes I'll be in a Goodwill and half the stuff sometimes is mine to put. I got a bar and I put like a lot of mugs and a lot of signs and crazy stuff like that around my bar. And I do it all the time. So I need to learn to, when I go out too, sometimes like, look, strictly business and stop buying stuff for myself.
Yeah.
So, that too. So hopefully that works out.
Uncle B's saying that he likes your Sun shirt. He's been a Suns fan for over 20 years.
Oh, really? Yeah, man. I found that at the Goodwill, actually. No, not the Goodwill. Some thrift store here locally in Louisville. It's 1993 Suns shirt. And in good condition, man. So I don't know. I thought about keeping it myself. I've been having it for a while. That's the thing. See, vintage T-shirts, when I find them, I keep a lot of them for myself if it's a size large. And I wear them. So I have a big problem with that.
Yes. So what's your least favorite thing to source?
Clothes. I think it's everybody's, right?
I think there's
Clothes.
some people that like them.
Well, yeah. Well, I take that back. I like doing jackets and hoodies, but like when it comes to we're buying a shirt that's kind of, you got to take a million pictures of it and stuff like that, and that's a lot. Reason why I hate it is because it just takes a long time to list.
Mm-hmm.
I got to let it out. If it's wrinkled, I might have to throw some steam on it. But some pieces you can, go for a lot. So, I really don't trip. When I list, since I have so many clothes to list right now, I try to list, let's say, 5 hoard goods, 1 piece of clothing. Another 5 hoard goods, 1 piece of clothing. I just try to do it like that, and it usually works out. If I do a whole clothing day, I go crazy.
Yes.
So
how many things do you try to list a day?
I go about a week. I try to list 2 things a day. So I try to get at least 14, 20 things a week. But I'm off 5 days right now.
Yeah.
So right now I'm going crazy. On my off days I go crazy.
Yeah.
But during my 7, if I can get off and list about 2 things, I'm happy with that. So,
do your kids help you with listing or anything like that?
They start off helping me. You know how that goes. Then after a while, they jumping on the shirts or throwing them in the air. I going to play something else. So, my 10-year-old, he's got, of course, he definitely would help me through the whole thing. But my 6-year-old ends up fighting him, and it's just too much. I try to tell him just go.
Yeah. That's why I hide here in the basement, because then my little one can't come down and get into everything.
Yeah. I bet you at 17 months, I bet you they just,
Yep.
you probably can't. I mean, this, so, and I mean, it don't get no, I hate to tell you, but,
no, don't tell me.
going all the way up to maybe 7, I take it back. Mine's is 10. It don't get no better till they move out the house. Let's say that. Because I got a 17-year-old in there, and he's wearing me to death too. So, and he got a car. He's grown and everything, and he's still wearing me to death. So, my 17-year-old, he works at Walmart. Let me tell you about this. He worked at Walmart, and then when all this stuff came down, we told him he couldn't go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't trying to trust him going and mess with all. He's he's the one that pushes the baskets in or whatever you call them. Would you call them basket?
Yeah, the carts, whatever you want to call them, baskets. I call them anything.
Yeah. So I told him, it ain't worth it, man. Tell them you can't come until all this is over with. And he told him, I don't know if he still got his job or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my child working at Walmart either. They're like, we'll work till the world ends.
Right. Tell me about it. So right now, they all just kind of chilling at the house, and I'm still working. I'm considered essential.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure, I don't know, where you living at right now?
In Colorado.
Are y'all shut down?
Yep, and my husband, he's essential too, so he's still working.
Okay, really? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We have stores that call themselves essential. Mm-hmm. They're still open right now. So they said we make a product that goes in canned goods. I don't even know what product that is. We don't even make products. So we still open. So I don't know.
Yeah. The rules are kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So your oldest son is the one that sold something, Tesla Pickers Jr.
Yeah.
Do you think the younger ones will follow in your footsteps and want to do this same thing too?
My 10-year-old, yeah, he's really into it. He always wants to be in every video. He wants to go to the thrift store. He wants to, he said he wants to, and he's thinking, he said, you know what, can I do what you do, but just do toys? I was like, yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah. So he actually has an idea and everything, and I plan on trying to set him up some here soon. But, and he loves the camera. Like he has a little channel. It's called Weaver Boys, but they do little crazy skits and sometimes live stream online. So they love the camera. So I'll tell them, here soon, especially with all this off time, we might go ahead and try to start you up something. So
yeah.
But my 17-year-old, you know how it is, girls at that age. He said he's ready. He even changed his name to Tesla Picker Jr. But I don't know. And then my 6-year-old, he just wants to run around, so I don't know about him either. So
yeah, but he's just piggybacking off of you.
Yeah, but I want to take him down that line. I mean, I try to teach him to be, I guess, entrepreneur. Work. Get it by yourself. I get it be your own boss basically.
Mm-hmm.
And so they know that, and they always have crazy ideas, especially my 10-year-old. So I really think hell, he probably come up with something else, not this. He ended up owning eBay one day. So
Yeah.
so I don't know. What about
Speaking
your husband?
of,
Is he? Are y'all kind of a tag team with eBay, or is it just mainly you? Or
it's mainly me. Sometimes he helps me list. Sometimes he helps me source. Actually, a couple of things that I've actually sold really well was things that he found and picked up. So I have to give him props for that. And he's always pushing me to do different things. He actually was the one that was like, you have so many people on Instagram that want to know things about reselling. Why don't you do YouTube videos so they can learn from you? So he's always pushing me like, let's go, let's do this. So I think one day if I could make it big, then he would quit what he's doing and do what I do. But as of right now, it just kind of helps me stay home with the little one and not have to go to work, because I was a dental assistant previous to this.
Okay. Yeah. So how long you been full time? You've been doing it for a while, for a long time, right?
Yeah. So a year and a half I've been full time.
Okay.
I was doing part time previously, because at the dental office I worked Monday through Thursday, and so Fridays I would list a couple things. I mean, I'd list like one or two things and be like, okay, I'm done for the day, and then I'd sell something. I'm like, sweet.
Right.
It was really part time, but then I got pregnant with the little one, and
that makes
was
sense.
like, we need to stay home with him. So I was like, I got to make this work, or we won't have bills being paid.
Yeah, and that pushes you, man, especially being full time. I mean, all your motivations, like, look, this is my job. We got to go. We got to get it, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's how it is for me too, man. I mean, it's, I got a full-time job, but heck, you know how it is. At my full-time job, I'm looking at eBay for, I guess I shouldn't say that.
No, you don't do that. But one day, do you plan to do it full-time and not be at your current job?
I've been at my job now for like 11, 12 years. So right now I'm good. I'm cool. Maybe one day, my wife, she doesn't touch anything. It's all me.
Yeah.
So right now she loves it. I mean, she likes what I'm doing. She supports me, but right now it's just all me. So I don't know. It's not in the future right now, but if I get to where I want to get, it could be, you know. I guess it's just one of them things to where, I don't know. You know how it is, health insurance and all that stuff. You just got to add it all up. If it makes sense, then yeah, I would do it.
Yeah. It looks like Dan has a question for you here. He said he's a sneakerhead and he wants to know what your favorite sneaker you have owned or sold.
Own is Jordan 1s. It's actually it's a shoe. I still got it. It's brand new. I bought it back in 2001. It's a bread 2001 bread Jordan 1s, basically. That's my favorite shoe, and it still look like brand new. I could still wear it today. I was looking for it. I'd see if I had it, but yeah, it's still spanking brand new. I don't know where it is. I got too much stuff going on right here.
I know in one of your recent videos,
I see it right here.
A couple of them.
I got it. I'm not gonna get it right now, but yeah, it's I can tell you, because I'm gonna tell you, I got that shoe, but I bought it 3 times because it came out in 2001, and I think I got it a couple years ago, and then I got it a couple years before that, and it's all the same shoe. Because you know how Jordan is, he come out with the same shoe all the time. So he might change a little something on it, and I always feel like I gotta have it.
Yeah.
But I'm not there no more with it. I don't really buy like that no more, unless it's the Jordan 1 and I just really like the colorway. So yeah, man, Jordan 1 is the first shoe. I tell you what, and this is my second favorite. Let me show them. Right here.
I like that orange on black.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's my second favorite. So if he's a true sneakerhead, that shoe I picked up, he really knows what that is. They only made so many, and it's worth a lot of money right now. So, but anyway, but I'm not, like I told you, I got kids now, and they like the shoes now. I buy them from them, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's amazing when you become a parent, you just start buying for the kids and not for yourself so much anymore.
And it's crazy. You don't really miss it either. It's like, what was I doing? Why was I spending so much money on this stuff? You know, I know
Mhm.
why, because the stuff still holds value, and I can pretty much sell a lot of it for more than what I paid for it.
Mhm.
But I'm not selling any of it. I need to sell some. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Look, I just showed you that shoe. I was trying to find it, but I was gonna pick up the wrong shoe. Look, this shoe looks exactly the same,
Mhm.
but except look, this one got a black.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. Got more
so
orange on it.
yeah. That's it. Do you have any type of thing like that where you just like buy too much of anything, or?
Oh yeah, I buy games and I have a whole shelf back there full of games, and you have to look through and make sure all the parts are there. And oh
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I love playing game night with everybody, and so
Are you
I
selling
think
a lot of
that's
them right
why.
now? That's
Yeah,
selling
I
pretty
do.
good right now.
Yeah, yeah. And I wanted to mention that we got Lonnie in here. Look out now.
What up,
We've got
Lonnie?
yeah, we got
My
we
guy right
got
there.
Lonnie in here now. I know a couple other people came in. If I
That's my
haven't
guy right
mentioned
there.
you, let me know. But yeah, Lonnie's the one that sent me over to you. He's
I
the guy.
appreciate it, Lonnie. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be, I don't know, somewhere probably on the. No, I'm just playing. I don't know where I'd be. I'd be over here playing with my kids.
Your kids would be getting more subscribers than you would be.
Right. So I mean, but I appreciate it, man. Like I've never asked him how he even found my video. I don't know if I left a comment, because I didn't leave many comments, and I don't know. Maybe I said good pickup, maybe, and he maybe just watched my video. I don't know, but I'm glad. It's good stuff, man.
Lonnie says no. Eventually, you'd blow up. But yeah, let's see if he says in the comments how. Oh, he says he doesn't remember.
Okay, because
Lonnie's memory is not the greatest right now.
he's losing too much weight, man. You're losing too much weight over there, Lonnie.
Yeah.
But nah, shout out to Lonnie, man. He's
Yeah.
he's a good guy. I talked to him a couple times. He's a good guy.
Yes.
So, but yeah. So I mean, you with all this going on, are your sales still, doing pretty good?
I mean, I haven't really seen a difference. I was tracking at the beginning of this month, kind of seeing if I could get at least one sale a month, one sale a day. And I've actually done pretty good on it. I think there was only like maybe 1 or 2 days that I didn't get a sale.
Okay.
And maybe it was because I didn't send out an offer, or, because I'm always sending out best offers.
The best offer queen.
Yeah. So
it's pretty normal. I mean, that's the normal, pretty much had stuff going. It's not, hasn't dropped or went up any or anything.
no, and I changed my ways too. I was, not listing as much every day, and I kind of started listing more and more each day. And I think that helps, because it's always, eBay's getting that feedback of me putting things on there, and then I promote everything too. So I think that helps. I'm not just waiting for somebody to search it and find it. I'm trying to do my best to get the sales too.
Yeah, promote. Do you promote everything?
Yeah, pretty much everything, and I promote it at 1%.
Okay, that's what I do. I do that as well.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I was doing anything wrong.
Yeah, no, I was showing a friend recently, and she was like, it said 7% promotion. I was like, no, you let eBay choose it. You need to fix that.
I don't know about that 7%.
Yeah. eBay's like, we got her. We're going to make a little extra.
Right, 7%, and then another sales tax and the shipping at the
Yes. So what?
eBay fees? Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, you're good. Sorry. What has been your best sale so far?
Well, my best sale, I'm still working through. I think it's a number of things. I met up with a guy off Craigslist, and I got 2 truckloads, and I got a Tahoe, Chevy Tahoe, 2 Chevy Tahoes full of inkjet ink, HP toner, all name brand stuff. And I'm talking about, anyway, 2 truckloads for $50. This guy worked somewhere, and they got bought out by another company, and he just needed to get rid of everything.
Mm-hmm.
He told me that he already sent a lot of it back to get recycled.
Yeah.
But he needed to get rid of the rest. So, hey, your boy hit him up. He was like, hey, here I go.
Yeah.
And he sold it to me for $50. Now, I'm talking about, I got stuff in the garage. I got stuff back here. You probably can't see. I got stuff in front of the camera. And I've already been through, probably $2,500, $3,000 worth of ink. I sold 1 ink cartridge I had for like $350,
Mm-hmm.
and I sold 2 of them at the same time, so it was like a little less than $700.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has some big stuff, and I'm still working through that stuff. I was like, I got this stuff back in January, so, and I'm still working through it. So
Sounds like it was
that
a
right
good
there,
buy.
yeah, it was definitely a good buy. Wife was mad because it was everywhere when I first got it, but it's slowly but surely working its way on down, and I got some empty space, and it's crazy, man. I guess ink is one of those things that you always run out, so
Mm-hmm.
it sells, and a lot of it I sold to the same person, so
Mm-hmm.
somebody bought pretty much a lot of it.
When you get through that supply that you have, are you going to buy another pallet of something or try and get some more ink?
I never did the palette. I just happened to look up on this guy, but
Mm-hmm.
I've never did the palette thing. I looked at it. I watched a couple of YouTube videos. I don't know if I'm ready for that quite. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever did that?
Yeah, so I haven't bought a pallet, but I've bought a box. I was just actually talking about this the other day on Uncle B's channel. But it's called liquidation.com.
Okay,
so
yeah.
you can get a box or you can get a pallet. You can even get a truckload, but it's more expensive, if you don't have the loading dock to deliver it. But that's kind of a good way to get some inventory, especially right now where we can't go out and source.
Yeah. Have you looked at any since we've been going through this?
No, I haven't, because I actually, kind of like you, was on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy had some video games and some Xbox and PlayStations, and I was like, well, how much do you want for those? And he was like, just make me a deal. I'm trying to get rid of my stuff I had at thrift store. And I'm like, well, I don't want to lowball you. We kind of had a comment about this the other day where people don't have the prices on there.
I hate that with a passion. I hate it with a passion because, especially if you record it. Now, they might be cool with it, but if you record it, they kill you in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, you only offer him $5 for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said what you want me to do?
Say $500? Yeah. So, end up, long story short, he was like, here, come buy all of my stuff in my storage locker. And I was like, what?
Ooh.
And he only had a couple of pictures of it, and there was a couple of boxes, and I was like, oh, it won't be too much. And so I said to him, should I bring my SUV or should I bring my truck or what? And he's like, well, it depends on what kind of size SUV you have. He's like, if you have a big SUV, then yeah. And I'm like, what? You have more than I think you do than I think.
Right.
So we got there and we filled up the truck. It was a whole bunch.
Speaking of that, I got a video coming out where this guy I've been going back and forth with for about a month and a half. Finally, he decides to call me. He said he's ready to meet up during all this pandemic, Corona stuff. He's like, well, I know, we got this stuff going on, but, you want to meet up for this stuff now? Are you ready? I was like, really? He's like, well, I just wanted to see how you felt about it. I mean, I've been in the house the last 7 days. I don't know about you, we can be safe. So, and I got a video coming out about it. But yeah, I met up with this guy, and he had like 50 hats that I want. Hats back in the 90s. Like, I'm from Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, and we have, the horse show, the Derby, and stuff like that here.
Yeah.
So he had a bunch of old Derby hats and a bunch of Kentucky hats when they won the championship, and he had a Kansas City Royal hat that was worth like 50. I mean, he had a bunch of hats that was worth some money. So he said $30 for all these hats, and it was like 50, 60 hats. So I was like, cool. But he ended up coming with 5 DVD players, a bunch of PlayStation 2 games, some controllers, some routers, all kinds of stuff. And for $30, he just threw it in. So I just got that the other day. So nice. I'm going to be okay for a while.
That's good. Get a little bit of inventory.
I pretty much dress up like a ninja just to get the stuff, but it's all good.
Hey, it's going to be a good video. I can't wait to see it. Speaking of videos, so I just recently got myself a GoPro because I was using my phone for everything.
Oh, wow.
When you go and video things, do you ask people like, hey, is it okay if I video, or you just kind of go on the sneak with it and see what happens? Yeah,
like this time, like I didn't get him on camera. It was just in my pocket so you can hear. Because it was dark outside anyway. So I was like, I'm not going to ask him. So you can pretty much hear. But no, I just go. If they say something, then that's when I put it up. But I've never had anybody say nothing yet. You got the clip and everything. If you know, you got to get the clip. It's a necessary.
Yes.
Necessary.
Yes. Have you ever had them say something to you at the thrift store like, hey, what are you doing?
No, but you get that look though all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get that look, and I go in there with a purpose, so they probably like, I'm not gonna say nothing to him,
Yeah.
He look out. I got dreads and stuff, and I'm in there, I got my a hoodie on half the time, and they probably like, no, I'm not gonna say nothing to him. Look intimidating a little bit. So no,
Yeah.
nobody said anything to me yet. I mean, it's and I think that's the best videos when you go and you source and you can see, especially when you watch it later, because I miss stuff all the time, and I'd be like, what was I thinking? Right there, what you doing? And it's like I commented on one of Lonnie's videos the other day. It was a Dallas Cowboys, because I'm a Cowboys fan. How about the Cowboys? Don't nobody say nothing. Anyway, he passed up a phone, a Dallas Cowboy phone, an old phone, and I was like, oh, Lonnie, if you would have got that, I definitely would have got that from me. He's like, I don't know why I didn't pick it up. So it's crazy, man.
Yes. Lonnie's saying it helps if you act like you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, correct. Right. You just in there with confidence, like, hey, how much for this? You don't even care. And people usually don't say nothing. So,
Yeah, he's saying he should have bought that phone. He would have had a sale.
Yeah, definitely. He said, yeah, he had it in his hand for like 30 seconds. He did. He was like, I was like, come on, put it in the bag, put it in there. And he,
you're like, hold on, let me send you some telepathic vibes here.
I was ready to send a message to him, like, hey man, I get that phone from you right there.
Yes.
But it's all good. I mean, like you said, sometimes your mind be thinking, and I don't know, you know how it is. I mean, you might pick up something and you don't get it, and you later on you be like, why didn't I get that? So I don't know. So I'm expecting to see some nice videos with that GoPro then.
Yeah. I gotta figure it out, that editing. I might be sending them to you, like, help me. What do I do?
Do you use what editing software do you use? Do you use anything on your phone, or use a laptop?
So I was doing it all on my phone, but I was trying to find some good ones for the GoPro, and I don't know if I have enough memory on my phone to do them still on my phone. So I was just trying to figure out some good software to do them on.
You got an iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Yeah, see, with the Android, I have a couple. I do mine on my laptop, but I can't do them on my phone sometimes. And I got an Android though, so I can just take the memory card out and put it in my phone. I don't have to worry about no memory. So if you get, maybe a Lightning, what's that thing y'all get? Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah, Lonnie was just asking which one I picked up, and I had to get that GoPro Hero 8.
Yes, because I got the 7 and it glitches, and I hear from a lot of people that the GoPro 7 glitches like crazy. So it like stays on and locks up, and I just hear it's a problem with them. So I think I'm gonna upgrade here soon.
Yeah, I actually got that source. My husband, again, he always finds all the good things. He found it on OfferUp. A guy was moving out of state, and he was like, I'm just trying to get rid of it. And I was like, really? Let me get to you right now. I'll come tonight, whatever I need to do.
That was a great buy, especially the 8 too. I don't get no better than that. I mean,
yes.
And the picture, I mean, and the hyper smooth stabilization it has on it. I mean, it's great. I mean, you can pretty much fall on this and still be okay. I mean, sometimes I'll be out and I'll be shaking and stuff, be like, oh, it's gonna be bad footage. And then I get home and be like, oh man, that's smooth,
Yeah.
See, Thrift Mind said it's glitchy.
Yep. A couple of people said it's glitchy, and they said the 8's a lot better.
Yeah, I have serious. I mean, I'll be out sometimes and I thought I hit play or record, and I look at it and it's frozen, and I'd be like, oh my God, what's going on with this thing? So all I can do is hit them with a
bruh.
Yeah. And then Chris over at Old School Pickers here, he's saying he's still rocking that 5. He's on a YouTube budget.
I still got I got a 3 plus. I still got a 3 plus. That's what I used before I got the 7. So but the 5 is pretty good. I think that's when they started the stabilization on the 5, I believe. So you can still rock with that. You can still rock with that. He said he used Resolve 15.
Yeah, Resolve. Sorry, let me go back there. No, that's Lonnie.
Rev,
the chat's moving here. Rev said he uses Resolve 15 to edit videos, and I know how to use about 10% of its capacity.
That's all you need. I mean, if you know how to chop them up, throw a little intro in there, and every now and then throw a little razzle dazzle in there. That's it. That's all I need.
Saying that 8 is nothing to complain about.
Nothing bad to say about it.
Yep.
I'm sold, man. Where's the affiliate link, Lonnie?
Yeah. Speaking of affiliate links, I've been looking for that handy dandy little knife there, Lonnie. Tesla Pickers got it, and I watched him using that, and I've been watching Cincinnati Pickers using it. I need to get me one.
There you go.
Yeah, can you let me borrow that until he gets some in inventory?
Hey, and I use it a lot. I cut down boxes. I never cut down boxes. Sometimes I think I just be cutting them down just because. I might have a box that fit just right. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use that box over and I'm gonna cut it down because I got the tool to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him for that. They definitely come in handy.
Mm-hmm. He says he's getting them soon. So everybody that's looking for him, he should have them soon. And then Flip
That's
with Chris
good
was
stuff,
saying
man.
he does his on his phone, but he's gonna wait till the Goodwill comes out with a GoPro.
Hey, I believe. What do you think the first day of Goodwills and thrift stores is gonna be like? I mean, they still like our Goodwills in here in Louisville. They still taking stuff. They just not open. So
Yeah.
I ride past and I see people lined up giving away stuff or donating stuff all the time. So their inventory is gonna be crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think I said in one of your recent videos, or maybe on Instagram, I can't remember which one I said to you, but it's going to be like Black Friday shopping. We're all going to be rushing in there, all of us resellers, like, no, I want this stuff. Give me the stuff.
It's gonna be stupid in there. So I've just I mean, all the people I'm guessing who's gonna have, well, I don't know, your sales too. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of your sales. And when they finally give the okay, which I don't know how, I don't know. A lot of people might still be scared to go out after the okay too. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of wild out here, and who knows when that's gonna be.
Uncle B's even saying that he's using the Sony Handcam VHS C-type, no glitches.
Hey, if you're not like that.
Yeah. Yeah, hold still as much as I can. Don't breathe.
I got one of those too, man. Right now, I couldn't find it, and I'm using my DSLR, and I'm using battery right now, so hopefully it don't go dead, but it'll be all right. But,
Robin's telling us that she's going on the first day, and she cannot wait. Gonna be first in line.
It's gonna be something to see. I might just sit back in the parking lot and film that, not even go in, and just see. You know, I just want to be on the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that'd be a great video. It'd probably be some Black Friday type fights too going on.
Yeah. Look at all these resellers. They're fighting over this one thing that we've had in here forever.
Right.
Straight up.
But yeah, I mean, but right now I still have so much stuff to list, because if you go back through my videos, all you see me doing is going to the thrift stores pretty much every day. Like, I posted every day, or at least 6 or 5 times a week for like 3 months straight. And but just going to thrift stores, nothing else. So I went to thrift stores like 6 days a week. So I got a lot of stuff. Or not just thrift stores, like, you know, Craigslist meetups and marketplace meetups, and that's all I did. So I was just trying to build up inventory, which, you know, it happened to work out because I can't get none right now. So right now, as far as listing, I'm good. I got enough to last me for a while.
Yeah.
So
Old skills pickers, Chris here. He's saying he's loading up a dial-up though.
Hey, whatever works, man. You know, I know my laptop I had before that one I have now. It used to take me with just regular 1080p 60. I have to start it when I went to sleep, and it will be done in 5 to 6 hours. That's how slow that thing was. I have no memory at all. I used to just start it before I went to sleep, go upstairs. By the time, you know, when I woke up, it was done. Because if I try to do it during the day, forget about trying to post something right after, you know. So
Lonnie's got a question here for me. So he wants to know if I'm a full-time reseller or if I also have a job. So Lonnie, the question or the answer is that I am a full-time reseller. Well, actually part-time, because I am full-time with a little 17-month-old.
Oh, wow.
One of my videos I messed up and I was like, I'm a part-time mom. I mean a full-time mom.
Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, right? You know, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I tell my wife, you get Tim. I'm going downstairs.
Yes.
So, I don't know.
Takes an army to raise those kids.
Yeah, but you, like you said, you just been like that for like what you said, a little less than 2 years. You used to have,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was full-time at a dental office being a dental assistant. I'm glad I'm not that during these times.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. There's been people quit. You hear about that dentist that was it a dentist or maybe it was a nurse that quit because of all this. So it was on national news.
Yeah. Well, I think you've got your next live coming up here, so I think we're going to end it here. I appreciate everybody that came in to chat with us, and it was a lot of fun and a fun time, and I'd like to have you back on, Dave, if you would do that again. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Anytime. Shout out to everybody who came out. I'm going to be the nurse flipper. I'm going to clap it up on her stuff at around 9, so if y'all want to come out and hang out, you ain't got nothing else to do. I don't even care if you go to sleep early. You don't got to go to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
You might as well go out and chill out with us and go get something to eat, get a drink or something, and come on over at 9 o'clock.
Yes, so it's on the Nurse Flippers channel, Lonnie. If my people that have a wrench in here, if you could share that so Lonnie can find out where to go and watch Dave again here. I'm excited to be watching myself, so I got to get ready for that and get the little one off to bed here and get my popcorn out.
Yeah, so I appreciate y'all coming out. Everybody subscribe to Best Offer Point.
Yes,
if you haven't already.
Support each other, and I love subscribing to everybody else who subscribes to me. And subscribe even if they don't subscribe to me. I love supporting everybody.
I watched I pretty much watch videos from morning to night, off and on with earphones and just listening to it in the background. So I catch everybody's videos, believe it or not. I just let it go. Recommend it. Go. So and everybody got good stuff to go. And I'm curious about what people are doing now that they can't really do sourcing videos and stuff. So right now it's more interesting, and I'm seeing how people are coming up with things, which is neat. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, Uncle B was asking me the other day what I watch on TV, and I was like, "What do you mean? I watch YouTube all day."
Right. I feel like one of my kids. That's how my kids do too, is watch YouTube all day.
Yeah. There's TV shows on? What?
Right. My wife, I kid you not, we got cable. I don't know why we still got cable, because we never watched cable. We have Fire Sticks, we have Netflix, we got Hulu, we got everything else, and we still got cable. Anyway, she said the other day, you know what? I'm canceling cable next week. I was like, I told you to do that 3 months ago. So we might be our last month for cable.
Yeah. Yes. It's the way to go. And we did it too.
Right. Well, I appreciate you having me on, definitely. We need to do this whenever,
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm gonna be on the live and the side on the side anyway. So need me to chime in, I would chime in.
Sounds good. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We're gonna get off here so Dave can go over to the other one. Thanks, guys.
Straight up.